Whoa.
Hello.
Ah.
How?
It's now.
It's now.
It's G
What?
time. Commence G time.
The G time.
G-spot, I did it.
Oh, there
Rag
it is.
nerds.
Thanks. Thank you for that.
No problem.
Thank you.
The G-spots.
Oh, is this water?
For me. It's for me. No.
Lexi, welcome back from month 22, and Skull. Hello, Charm. We miss you already.
Oh
It's
no.
I wasn't late.
true.
I'm here. Oh, Charm.
We miss you already. Come back. Hello.
Bliss.
Why are crying already?
Why are we
Again?
What?
What?
Why are we in this?
Because I was a big dum-dum and didn't get the new one to Zach in time to update to a new overlay. But we will have a new overlay next week.
Next
Okay.
week at night.
Tori's just like she worked on it.
Yeah, I was just
I know,
like,
I'm so sorry. I didn't get it to Zach in time. It was totally
We
my
won't
bad.
be here next week.
Fuck, that's right. I forgot.
Wait.
Oh, nuts.
Oh, Well, I didn't forget because I'm gonna be gone. I know that. I forgot that you guys were also not gonna be here next week.
Yeah.
Oh,
We've
beans.
coordinated our truancy.
My friends, this is gonna, I'm gonna fix my webcam real quick. It's just gonna be like a second of looking
Oh,
weird as
no.
fuck. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh god.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's a
No
mess.
weirdness. Ah,
Oh
Uh,
god, it's a
Ugh.
mess. Shit. Okay. We made it
Okay.
back.
All right. All right. All right.
Alright,
Gee.
alright. Okay, now ladies.
Yeah.
What's
That was
cooler
almost
than-
painless.
almost.
Adrian!
what?
Why are you being sweet? Welcome back to month 5, and thank you.
Sweet and sour.
Why are you sweet and savory? Oh my goodness. You're sweet, thank you. I appreciate you.
I guess this one is pretty riotous.
I hate
I'm still gonna kill everyone's character, but
It's okay. I have so many backups.
I'm just making sure we got everything in here. I always forget something. Every single time. Name of the
Did
stream
you
is right.
remember to change the title?
I
of this
sure
episode?
did.
Okay. all right.
We already went over that one.
Making
Yeah.
sure it's the correct title, though, is another story.
Yeah.
Damn it. I fucked it up still. We're on 12, not 11.
Oh my
No.
god,
Oh my
how
God.
embarrassing.
God damn it. Ugh, how embarrassing. Alright, hang on.
My chicken. Please. You don't get to pick on me today. You know what kind of day I've had.
Why are you doing
You know
this?
that's like
a day of getting $25 an hour for sitting around and all day, sir.
You can't put a price on mental health, though.
well in America you can. It's approximately 17 years of savings.
Woohoo.
Yay.
Yeehaw.
Only therapy can heal emotional damage.
Poor
Damn it, my
D&D.
therapy is resistant to psychic damage. Emotional damage, whatever the thing you said.
Cut it out.
Whichever's funniest.
My friends. What do you say we just jump into it?
Oh.
I got a recap. We got a game to play. Tales of Initiative. Oh my goodness, thank you for the raid. Hello, we're just getting started.
Oh, hello.
You were literally right on time. How was your stream? Thanks so much for coming in. Y'all are a bunch of whole sweeties. Welcome to this. Hi, Spartan. Hello, hello. Welcome in, my friends. Well, you're just in time for the recap. What do you say we just do it? Quit talking about it.
Do it.
Right
now.
Last time we left off, Celine found herself underground, alone, and invisible in some sort of dungeon hideout of the Scarlet Wolves. she located Sour, the man responsible for stealing Baldier's wedding ring and an apparent high-ranking member of the gang. And she then tried to steal the ring off of Sour's hand. But unfortunately, the brush of her hand on his fingers alerted him that an intruder was near. Celine raced to the door before Sour's men could lock it closed and returned safely to the rest of the party. She reported back everything that she'd seen. The hideout was full of jail cells, and she had heard the sounds of people crying. The group debated on how to proceed, and after Celine successfully picked the lock to the hideout, she and the rest of the gang were able to head back down underground. What began as a stealth mission quickly became deadly as the group battled their way through the long, dimly lit corridors, eventually coming upon Sour himself. The man opened his mouth to address the group, but was interrupted by some kind of monster emerging from his mouth, appearing to recognize Baldier. After a particularly vicious set of attacks from Baldier, for whom this fight was personal, the monster was defeated and his wedding ring returned. It was then that the group noticed a portal hanging halfway open. Beyond laid an expanse of lava and fire, and even farther beyond that lay a second doorway to Baldier's family home, an apparent window into the afterlife where his dead family resided. The group said their goodbyes, and May used her powers to teleport Baldier to the second gate, sparing him a run through fire. He emerged on the other side, reunited with his family at last, for good this time. The group is down one fighter, resident Dilf, personal cheerleader, and optimist. But what remains are clues to follow and loose ends to tie up. Baldier has just departed. The portal hushed closed. And there is a brief moment of silence before the whispers and hushed talking and calls in the corridors beyond begin to resume. What would you all like to do?
Are we still fighting? Are we still in a fight?
All sounds of
Well,
combat have ceased.
I think Sour's token is.
Oh yeah, his token is still there. His body remains on the ground.
Is he's just a bag of meat? Like he's just a skin
Yeah.
bag, right?
Did we already
all
loot
are,
him?
really.
They Buffalo
not.
Billed him.
Rocky, do you wanna go splitsies on inspecting this guy's body?
Rocky, who
I
has
could've-
been kind of on the fringe of the group since Baldier's departure, turns and looks at Quinn. Yes, let's. Your chief financial officer, right? Yes, let's see what we have.
See what we have. What are we adding to the assets?
Yes, assets.
Go ahead and make either both of you make investigation checks, or one of you can make it with advantage if one is helping the other.
So Quinn's a dum-dum.
I have a +2 on investigation, so if
Do
you want
it
to give me
advantage.
advantage
It's literally twice as good as mine.
and advantage roll.
Ooh,
19.
beautiful. Okay, so you find a pouch which contains 30 gold,
Let's go.
Nice.
and you also find an envelope which is sealed with a little wax seal that depicts a stalk of rhubarb. And it is addressed to Fallon.
Oh. Oh, that's the lady who killed Minda.
Or at least we assume. If this is addressed to her, we should read it.
Would you like to read it?
Maybe not in the base of maybe not the criminal hideout, but we can save it for when we get to a bar.
Yes, we'll have to see also if Celine can maybe do some magic about not ruining the seal in case we need to use it to get somewhere.
A little bit of cybersecurity.
Yeah.
Magic security. What did I say? Let's check the. I feel like there are like cages and stuff here. These guys are known for taking people. Let's see if there's people here and see if we can't, recover them,
Yes.
Okay.
What was
Yeah.
the name of our friend that we're looking for? The son that's
Also,
missing.
I'm so sorry, Rocky. You also find a ring of keys. It's on Sour's body. That's my bad. Forgot about that one.
This could be helpful.
It could be helpful. I thought we were gonna have to pick all the locks.
Yeah.
Which-
Demetrius will lead the way on this, gun out, ready to blast anyone who
Sure.
dares.
Yeah. The first cage that you come across, it has 2 orcs inside. Or well, one is a one is an orc, one is a half orc.
Hello, dear
Does-
fellows.
Does May still feel the chumbly womblies?
The chumbly womblies are gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. How is that?
Whatever rift was here, May at least, you don't feel that anything is amiss anymore.
The May senses portals, possibly. Rocky leans up against one of the cages with the 2 fellows in it, and hello, dear friends. Do you speak common?
Have you come to let us out?
Possibly. Can you
Definitely.
tell us why you're in?
We were just. The orc kind of looks across to the half orc gentleman that's with him. Yeah, we will. We were just visiting the city, and there was. It was late at night. We were just. I don't know how to describe it. We just were snatched.
You have rich family.
Okay. Quinn
I
just
think
kinda
we're
steps
getting
up.
off on the wrong foot
Quinn
here.
just kind of steps up.
Perhaps we can let these fine folk out before we start asking them for some sort of
Yeah.
return.
As a rule, I
Oh,
tend to free people in cages.
That's of course. I get that makes sense.
That would be
Sure.
greatly appreciated.
I had Quinn the keys.
I unlock the cell as I shoot a look at Rocky.
You made me in charge of finance. I'm being
That's not-
business snobby.
I guess good job.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go down and I'm just gonna start unlocking all these cages.
Sure. In one of the cages, you find Riley Rodaxis, your mother.
Ah!
Quinn?
Ah,
Hey,
Quinn!
hey, mom. Yeah, hey. Let me get this open for you real quick.
Her hands are
Uh,
bound.
I open it up. I immediately rush in, dagger out, and start trying to cut her binds.
Metal cuffs.
Oh, Celine.
Yeah, I'll come and like pick them.
Sure. Go ahead and give a Thieves' Tools check.
How does my mom react to Celine walking up?
Hi, Mrs. Rodaxis. Which one is with these tools?
I think it's essentially the same check as making a dexterity save.
Oh,
right?
stealth check, because
Oh,
you
Stealth
have
check.
Stealth.
you rolled a 2 on that.
I did, but it's still an 11.
Yeah, I mean, so sorry, I was looking at something else. It's not too terribly complex. A 10 is what you needed. The cuffs come off. She's very zeroed in on Quinn at the moment, and her arms just fly around him.
Okay, I hug her back. Hey, it's okay. We got you out of here.
How did you get here?
Well, we found out where their hideout was, and we kind of well, first we scouted it out, and then we kind of just fought our way in. So that's what we did.
It's like slowly backing out of the cage. Like,
How did you know I was here?
Quinn, that is what I, that's what I was afraid of. That's why I told you.
Thank you, May. I didn't know they were gonna grab you so soon. I didn't know they were gonna grab you at all.
It was awfully bold of them to try.
Yeah, that's saying something. Are you okay? Did they hurt you at all?
No, they just locked me up.
Okay.
I was trying to figure out if they wanted anything, but they weren't very conversational.
You couldn't see what was like happening in the hallway or anything, right?
No, I couldn't get a good view.
Okay.
But I heard the fighting. I didn't know it was you all.
It was us. Well, here's the gang, Mom. Come on out. Here, I help her up.
Yeah, she accepts your help. And on your way out, she kind of like, Celine, did you lead them here?
Kind of, I guess.
Thank you.
We've been tracking these guys for a little while, so we kind of found out where they were hiding out at. And Celine kind of came in and did some reconnaissance, but she wasn't able to get too far in before she almost got made.
Yeah, I heard shouting, but
And then screaming.
yeah.
Sorry, I meant to tell you I was I got sidetracked. I thought I'd be able to meet you after we were done with our stuff, but things just moved kind of quickly, and I didn't have a chance to reach you.
It's okay. I mean, it shouldn't have been a problem. I'm surprised that this happened, but
I guess it worked out. How did they get you?
it was like,
I'm sorry, I don't mean to intrude, but there are still people in cages here.
Oh,
yes,
sorry.
Sarah, we can have this conversation another time.
Yeah. I rush and I continue kind of unlocking all the cages.
Sure.
Rocky leans over to Demetrius. Did he say mom?
Yeah, I think you did. I think this is going to be a thing.
Yeah. Is his mom still in uniform, by the way?
She sure is. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Great. Yeah. So I released everyone. Was the other guy
Kaylin.
Kalen? Was he here?
So yeah, as you go through all of the different cages, Cassia is kind of like quickly following behind you and looking into each one eagerly. It is really not until you circle completely around, let everyone out, and go down one of the separate hallways through a block that looks empty that you actually find Kalen. He's down on the southeast corner of the map if you'd like to see. But you do find him as you kind of approach the bars. Cassia! And she kind of is like, open the door, open the door, open the door. Keys? Keys? Yeah. As soon as, like, the lock turns and the thing opens, she's flying through the door, just is immediately, like, fidgeting with his cuffs. Keys, please!
I hand the keys over.
She undoes them and just, like, hugs him close. And he, as he kind of embraces his sister, he, like, looks up at all of you, like, well, couldn't have had much better timing.
Hey, it's good to see you safe, son. I'm glad you're all right.
Now I understand
You seem a little
how
anxious.
this is all.
Are you expecting company soon?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this is a pretty anxiety-inducing situation. Although y'all are, best sight I've seen since I've landed here.
Yes.
I don't. Did you clear them all out? I heard the fighting.
That depends. How many do you think there are?
Ooh, man, I don't know.
He's a good-looking
Dozens.
man.
I felt like they. It was hard to get a beat on how many there were. Sorry. Cassie, My name's Kaylin. He kind of like stands, still like one arm around his sister's shoulders. Nice to meet you all. And Demetrius, thank you.
Son, you know I wasn't going to leave you anywhere, and hell, your sister wouldn't let me anyway if I wanted to. So.
Are that girl's family here?
That's
No, the other girl.
Nikki's family.
Yes.
Looking around, you
Oh.
don't see anyone that particularly looks like Nikki off the bat. I guess make a perception check.
Okay.
We're freeing everybody though, yeah? So that was the plan.
Yes.
We're gonna have a small army depart with us.
Yeah, you don't see anyone that
Awesome.
looks like Nikki.
Who?
Did that girl lead you here?
that girl.
The girl. Which
That's me.
which girl?
That red skin girl. With the horns. The tiefling girl.
We haven't met anybody like that.
Describe her.
Well, she had on, looked in a bad way. I didn't get a good look at her face, but teenager. Somehow, I could barely see it happen, but I saw one of us escape. It was this younger girl. Didn't get a good look at her, though.
How did she escape?
I don't know how. but-
Teenage girl. A tiefling. She had light red skin.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Was it Ophelia?
Oh my god, it might have been.
Where'd you?
Demetrius, if it was her, she got out.
What?
There was a girl. I didn't even make the
Was
connection.
she didn't hear anything. You didn't hear anything about where she went.
I saw her. Oh, okay. It was through here. It wasn't out the door.
Demetrius just drops his gun and just like kind of hands on knees, just like hyperventilating. Like,
May will just kind of go over and like, put a lightly.
he
touch
stands
her.
up, kind of puts like hit more weight probably than he should on May's shoulder as he like kind of rights himself up. Like, oh,
It wasn't out the front door. She might.
she's alive though. She was.
If I'm right, I might be totally off base, but now that you mention it,
Okay.
I think
All
it
right.
was her.
Huh.
I didn't
All
even
right.
consider the possibility she could be down here.
It's okay, son. It's okay. I thought she was dead.
Well, too scrappy to stay here, I can tell you that much.
Oh God, she's alive. She's got her butter in her. I tell you that.
How long ago was this?
Oh, this was... I've been here a while. The days all kind of blended together. It was hard to tell how much time had passed. But it was a while ago. This wasn't recent. It was soon after I arrived.
Look at Cassia. How long has he been gone?
I forgot how long I said it was.
I think it was like a monthish.
Yeah. I think so too. It was about a month. So she might have, whoever this kid, I mean, yeah, right? Ophelia?
Yeah.
I think she could do it.
Okay. Yeah, she could. God's buff.
If it was her,
And-
and Kalen kind of, he's up and walking now. He exits the cell and walks to the one just to the left of his.
Okay.
And hey, come here and unlock this one. I saw her cross in front and go into this cell, and I heard some ruckus and then silence, and then I never saw her again.
I unlock it. Yeah, I use the key to unlock it.
Yeah. Demetrius would like to go in and look around to try to see anything.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and make a investigation or perception check, whichever you prefer.
I would prefer perception.
Go right ahead.
Could I?
23.
Oh,
You don't need your help.
I was gonna
No,
help,
me
but
too.
now you don't get
Oh,
it.
if you want to help me, I'll take it. You
No,
never
it's too
know.
late. No, you already rolled the dice. I can't give you that help if you already rolled the dice.
It's true.
Sure, yeah. I mean, yeah, you see, there's like one of those wooden like plank beds that's like on a chain that like extends from the wall and is kind of like propped against the wall.
Right.
One of the chain entrances looks a little weird and you tug on it. And there's a grinding sound as one of the walls shifts in just a little bit.
Oh.
It's about 5 feet tall, not huge. Baldir would have some trouble, but it looks like a person medium or smaller could fit through.
I think not even really thinking Demetrius is going to go in. Just like it's time. It's
Follow him.
Sure. Yeah, anyone who follows Demetrius, you ascend it's black. It is pitch darkness.
I
Iris
do
is
have
close
dark
to your
vision.
heels. You do have dark vision, so you see the outline of steps.
Mm-hmm.
And you climb. And you climb. This is going to take about 10 minutes.
Maya's gonna come along too, and she will prestidigitate a candle lit.
Sure. For about
Rocky's
10
still
minutes.
outside with Quinn.
Okay.
Quinn, you're still, you didn't follow, right?
I'm kind of looking at my mom. Like, do you want to go up there and follow them?
I would prefer to help these people get out, but
Do you want to meet up later then?
yes,
Okay.
same place.
Fireside New.
All right, be
We'll
safe.
be there. Rocky, you want to head up?
I look about. You sure there isn't anything else we might want to find before we leave?
Here?
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of money on the last guy.
Yes, there was money. Rocky! I just push Rocky towards the stairs.
All right. And I follow.
Sure. Yeah. It is about a 10-minute ascent. It is a lot of stairs, and the angle is not very steep. But for about 10 minutes, you climb these shallow stairs. Sorry, go ahead.
Demetrius, you think we could take a break or something?
You can just take a break if you need to. I'm going.
Okay, don't. It's not like people can pass me, so. It's very tight.
I don't know. Use your magic and teleport away, or hell, teleport us to the top of these stairs.
Yeah, I'll just be quiet. Sorry.
Oh no! I'm gonna, as I come up, I'm gonna walk by and see May kind of struggling. And as we catch up, I'm gonna use my loot to cast Fly on May.
Ah!
A horse
you go.
used the elevator. I didn't know it could do that.
It does it once a day. Keep up. And then I'm
Okay.
just gonna kind of walk past May.
As
It's
you
just-
kind of float up, it's no longer so like the entrance into this staircase was about 5 feet high. I neglected to explain. It gets much taller as you go in. There's about like 12 feet of clearance.
Okay, yeah, we're not gonna go crazy. We're just gonna float up the stairs.
Sure, yeah.
Out of curiosity, I know there's stairs up. Is this like a building? Like there's like walls and ceiling, or is this like a cavern?
It looks just
or
like a
carved
tunnel.
out? A tunnel? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you put your hand on the wall, quote unquote, of this area,
Sure.
it's very rough.
Okay.
Feels extremely rudimentary, pure function. And yeah, as you ascend, there's only one break, as Kaylin kind of mentions. I did see occasionally guards or that one man, the guy who seemed to be behind it all. I heard them go into this cell and mess with something and then disappear, so maybe that's how Ophelia got the idea. I don't know how she got out of her cell, but
That's my girl. She's so fucking clever. I
it's
love
her
her.
dad, huh?
Oh, she's brighter than I'll ever be. As a combination of like excitement, dread, joy, and fury are all like welling in Demetrius as he sounds a little happy.
Uh-huh.
He's also loading another round into his
Sick.
cannon.
Yeah. And as the click goes into place in your cannon, the stairs they come to an end as there's just like they go up into the ceiling. You press your hand, it appears to be like some sort of cellar door or like wooden like trap door that you can push open if you'd like.
We we don't even consciously do it. We just, as we're going up, we just yell out, like kind of like Dragonborn style, just as the door just bursts open.
Ooh.
As I'll use thaumaturgy to just blast it open, and as soon as it blasts open, I have my cannon out and I'm like ready to shoot
Beautiful.
anyone, not my daughter.
Beautiful. You emerge into, I guess, moonlight. You're back in the warehouse district near the water. And as you come out with your cannon, there are a number of pedestrians in the street who kind of and hurry on their way. And looking around, there is just the street before you. Back where you came from, it looks like it's meant to be masked as some sort of cellar for whatever business it is near here. But there's a building, there's a tunnel you just came out of, then there's the street in front of you.
I think we're just going to kind of look around frustrated for a moment, like just trying to find like any sign or any semblance of like was hoping to like, Demetrius was hoping to just burst in, see her there. I think he's gonna lower his gun and like
the back of this building does look familiar to you. From having lurked around here not that long ago. This is the Bat and the Beetle.
Quinn, I have to say I'm very impressed. I didn't know that you were capable of something like this. Giving me the ability to fly. I mean, that is not easy.
It's actually it's not me. That's actually my loot. Well, it's my dad's loot. But it's my loot now. Yeah.
Okay.
They were trying.
I guess that makes more sense.
Sorry. But
No,
yeah,
that is,
it's a pretty powerful magical artifact.
yeah, I see. That is great. Sorry, I thought I guess
Hey.
I underestimated you.
How about this? You remember that thing I told you that you thought was a joke?
Which one? Sorry?
It was my secret that I told you that you thought.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, that's this. I can explain.
Okay, do you want to do that in front of everyone or?
We can talk later.
Okay, sure.
I don't lie, May. I don't lie.
Okay, well, I mean, you said it was a joke, so
I said you thought it was a joke.
well. I mean, consider what you told me, right?
Yeah.
Seems like a joke.
Okay.
I mean,
No,
Sorry,
it's fine.
no.
No, it's fine. No, I guess I'm just a little jokester. I'm just a little prankster. I'm just a little, I'm just I'm messing with you. I'm just messing with you. We are at the Bat and the Beetle.
You're
yeah.
behind it.
Demetrius, I think maybe it is something to consider that maybe she didn't escape. Maybe she is complicit in some way.
Demetrius
I mean,
just kind of slowly turns at that.
she knew about
What are
the
you
staircase.
You saying my girl's caught up in all this criminal shit?
Maybe she's a double agent.
Well, I don't remember who saw that Demetrius's name was already in the book.
It was Quinn.
It was Quinn. Yeah.
Did he share that?
Not yet.
No, he has not shared that.
And
'cause
it wasn't Demetrius's name. So
It was
in,
just
in
Langston.
He
Ponch's
just said
office,
Langston.
In
Yeah.
Ponch's
Oh, that's
office, he
right.
saw the word Langston in some
Langston.
paperwork, and then
Yes.
in a ledger of names, he saw the name Ophelia Langston, but it was crossed out.
Right. Okay. Well,
Alright.
I don't mean to make accusations. I just mean, we ourselves are kind of caught up in this. So it is not, a condemnation necessarily, but
My Ophelia ain't caught up in none of this shit. She knows better. I raised her better. Ain't her mother. That ain't her.
okay.
She got caught up in this. They surprised her and they took her in, or they did something to take her prisoner. And I don't know if they were trying to get at me or whatever. The God's damn it is. Shh. He
Hey,
just gets like angry and just like kicks the ground. Like,
Cassia doesn't
Mid
touch you,
steps-
but she comes
May
up.
steps back.
Cassia interposes herself. We're gonna find her. Whatever happened here, we're gonna learn what happened. Someone had to have seen whatever it was.
he just kind of runs a hand, like mechanical hand, through his hair as like tears well up in his one eye as he's just like, I thought she was gone. I thought I lost her. Now this is the most hope I've had in months.
Hang on to that. It's gonna keep you going.
Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
if you were a teenager, hypothetically, yeah, escaping from captivity, or if we're considering all scenarios, a teenager in over your head with the wrong people, where would you go?
That seems like a question for Celine.
Yeah, I was gonna say, would I know the question to that?
We all just turned to sleep. Like,
I mean, I don't know if that's an answer I can give you necessarily. I mean, there's
I mean, who does she know in the city?
you do know, let me just pull up my notes here. You have known Billy to employ, like teenagers. Nothing dangerous, but, servers, bar staff. Billy will often take in, like, troubled youth. Ellie also frequents Billy's establishment. Ellie's herself a young woman
Who's Ellie?
Ellie was the mercenary who frequented your.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll
You-
say stuff about
You
Billy.
also know that it's not uncommon for people to stow away on ships. You've seen it happen. Perhaps you've done so, but
Okay, well, before we skip to that possibility, we'll go check out Billy first. And yeah.
what would
Assuming you share this with us,
Yes.
Demetrius would ask, "Who the hell's Billy?"
Let me pull out my notes so that I can recall. Billy, he runs a fighting ring. But sometimes he'll like employ
She
she runs a fighting ring, but like sometimes she'll employ troubled youth just to run like little errands, not like be in the fighting room. I mean, sometimes they be in the fighting room, but like that's just if they want to, like. But otherwise, they just like run errands, clean up after fights and stuff. You know, vomit, beer, other bodily fluids that might happen during fights. Yeah, just helps them out. She's really good.
Okay, let's go see her.
Now, I'm no expert, but that does sound like exploiting the labor of a miner.
Oh my god.
What time is it?
It was evening when you all went and did this. It is now pushing midnight, I guess. After investigating the tunnels and
Investigating.
Yeah, I don't want to put a damper on this, but can we go to the inn and maybe do this tomorrow? You know, start fresh in the morning.
I am also down to go to the inn. I was just gonna say, I am planning on meeting my mom there. So,
Celine, you know that the Singing Seahorse, just so you know, is in fact an inn. Just so you know.
Okay. I'll let them know that the Singing Seahorse is an inn. Is that where Billy? Okay, and that's where Billy runs her thing. So we could go to that inn. I know that your mom is
at the Fireside Nude.
Is at the Fireside Nude. But,
Ditch her twice. Let's go.
We ditched her twice.
I'm not gonna do that again.
I know.
I could have gotten away with ditching her the first time. But
she was kidnapped.
She was kidnapped, and I said, "Oh man, I didn't see you there," and so I had to save you. But I didn't even know she was kidnapped.
Whoops.
So I'm a terrible son.
Yep.
So I am going to go see my mom in order to make up for that little blunder.
All right. Well, we'll be at the Seahorse place.
Well, I think we should rest up and go tomorrow.
We can rest at the Seahorse. There ain't no call for us to stay in Nude or go anywhere else. We can stay at the Seahorse.
It's an inn. It's a place to stay.
I mean, I have all of my stuff with me.
Just go get your mom.
Yeah, see, Rocky's got the right idea. Let's just.
Or send.
No.
Raven.
I'll go meet my mom. I'll go drink with my mom, and I'll meet you guys at the singing seahorse. I love this city, but the naming conventions of our taverns.
Whoa.
Are you saying that you don't like alliterations?
I am not a fan.
God is listening.
I feel like alliteration is like a lower form of wordplay.
You're saying
Well,
you
we
pass
can't
up
all
the
be
opportunity
poets
to
like you.
open an establishment called Quinn's Quagmire?
That sounds why would anybody want to come to my quagmire?
It'd be like a rough and tumble place. I could see it happening.
It would be Quinn's quintessential.
But you're
Quiet.
doing the thing.
Queefs.
Queef.
No.
We're
You're just
Quirky?
Starts with a Q.
It's hard, okay?
There's not very many nouns that end in start with a Q.
There's not many.
I think, well, I'm gonna get Kaylin home and meet up with you later tonight. I just want my mama to see him, make sure that she knows he's fine. And then I'll meet up with you there. I want to help.
Are we walking the same direction? Because I'll walk with you guys for a
Sorta,
bit.
yeah.
I will go with Quinn as well.
I'll just give Cassie a like huge hug.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We're gonna find her. I'll help you if I can. You got good people around you. Trust them.
Yeah. Oh.
And she'll
I'll turn and head off. Is it just is it just me going to
No, I think Celine and Rocky are going as well.
Oh, okay, we have Celine Rock. Cool.
and Iris.
And of course Iris is coming along. My girl.
So
Do you mind doing, if you can do those guys first? I gotta do something. Okay.
definitely. So yeah, Demetrius, Rocky, Celine, the three of you head in search of the singing seahorse. Celine, you know that this is kind of like a upper class kind of place. It's in like one of the upper districts. And you find it with no problem, having been there many times before. And as you enter, you are greeted with a tavern that is in full swing. The air is just thick with the smell of meat and drink. There's a smell, like a cinnamon kind of smell. There's a big pot that someone is stirring in the corner that smells like it probably has some kind of like spiced wine in it. People all around are laughing. And you know exactly where the entrance down into the pit is, if you would like to seek that out.
Yes, I'd like to take them to the basement entrance and see if Billy is the one that's running the door tonight.
Sure, yeah. You approach, you do the knock that you know to get down in there. And you see Billy right there at the door. She is a formidable woman. I don't have a good picture for her, but she is a half-orc woman with shaved sides of her head, the top of her hair in a braid that kind of comes down to the base of her neck, giant muscles.
My new wife, yes.
Of course. Hey, Celine. It's been a while.
Yeah, I see you've still been hitting the weights, girl. You looking good.
No days off. You look pretty good yourself. When'd you get back
Thank-
into town?
You know, we haven't been here for that long, but we were wondering if you might have seen someone that we're looking for. My friend here, and I'll point to Demetrius. His daughter has been missing for quite a while, and I know that you sometimes employ the downtrodden type, younger people. Just wondering if you might have seen a young tiefling girl, light red skin. Her name's Ophelia.
I'm sorry. I can't say I have. But we got some newcomers in. They might know the person that you're looking for.
Yeah, if we could have a chat with them,
Yeah.
maybe seeing her around, that'd be really helpful.
Come on in. Strike up some conversations, watch the fight. And I'll keep an ear out if I hear anything about this girl.
Thanks so much. I appreciate it.
Of course. And she stands aside to let the three of you in.
As we come in, Demetrius immediately wants to clock this room, look at like entrances, exits, see the crowd, he's now going back to full soldier mode, basically. Like,
Yeah. As you scan, go ahead and make a perception check.
we love perceiving. 27.
Oh, beautiful. So as far as exits go, there are 2. You see 2 additional exits out of this place. you kind of descended down like a hallway and then down like a shallow flight of stairs to come here. You get the sense this is kind of like a sub, like not quite underground
Sure.
basement.
Sure.
But you see 2 doors, and one person goes through one, and you see like stairs going up.
Gotcha.
So it looks like there's easily accessible ways out of this place if it gets, swatted or whatever may have you. You also see a very familiar face, but not that familiar, I guess.
Oh yes.
This person, they're sitting at one of the circular tables. So there's 2. I'm sorry, I haven't even really described the room that you're in. I gotta get better at DMing. There's basically.
Shut up.
Shut
up.
Now.
I have to actually
Oh my
describe
God.
the world.
Shut your
I'm gonna drive
lying mouth.
back to Nashville
Don't
just to
dump
argue.
Yeah.
No, shut up.
God, get out.
Ooh. So there's kind of 2 levels to this room. It's a large-ish room. There's kind of like a viewer, like spectator level with some tables and chairs, and then there's like the pit, which is kind of like dug in and kind of like a lower level.
Sure.
At one of the tables is seated this person. They have a drink. Their eyes haven't quite caught yours yet, but you do see them there.
Demetrius will just kind of like go throughout the room, kind of grab a drink, kind of barely touching it, and just kind of like circle around the room, keeping kind of an eye on this incredibly hot elf man, and not making Demetrius question things at all, and will just kind of like keep an eye out and just want to make sure, like, just kind of watch him for a little bit, not,
Sure.
just checking things out.
Yeah. Ray of Frost.
And just like that.
I guess as you two start to scope things out, unless there's anything immediate, we might hop over to the other group here.
Sure.
Alright, so Quinn... Oh, Rocky, you are with Demetrius and Celine, yes?
Yes.
You see this
So I'm
person
just
also.
kind of lingering quietly and absorbing at this point because
Okay.
I don't know what questions to ask about.
That's okay.
And it's about Demetrius's family. So I'm just kind of following along at this point. It was that or hang out with Quinn and his mom. So
Mom time!
You went with dad in the divorce.
Sure, so for now,
No.
Quinn and May, you both kind of make your way back to the fireside newt to collect Miss Redaxis.
Take it easy.
I'm not sure that Demetrius is being realistic here. I mean,
What do you mean?
I
In terms of finding Ophelia?
well, in terms of what her circumstance might be, it is not outside of the realm of possibility that she would.
Well, May, I don't want to make assumptions or anything like that, but I feel like you're, and I hope you don't take offense when I say this, but I feel like you're kind of assuming the worst here.
Well, I mean, she was just walking around freely. She knew about the secret exit.
Yeah, it's suspicious, sure, but
Kaylin and Cassia, who are still kind of here, like, trailing behind you two. Kaylin kind of pipes up. I mean, I think she was trying to be sneaky. She sounded pretty... I mean, she didn't look exactly like she was waltzing about the place.
Well, I wondered about that, but I don't want to exclude any possibilities.
that's fair. But I mean, I think it's important to look at. I mean, I know that thought is there, right? I think everybody kind of thought that, but I think it's important to, look at this as this is Demetrius seeing his daughter for the first time in a long time, and perhaps seeing her in a dangerous place. maybe suggesting that she's working for the enemy is, I mean, it can make somebody upset. You can see how that would make somebody upset.
Well, sure, but I mean, I just didn't want him to, be blind to it, right? You know?
Demetrius is smart. I think he's. I've traveled with him for a little while. I think he's got a good eye for that sort of thing. And I know one thing's for sure: if he runs into Ophelia, she's going to get a stern talking to, at the very least, for even being in that place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been around Ophelia since she was a really young girl. Cassia kind of starts. I mean, I think she's clever. She's a clever one. She'd do whatever it took to survive, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That is what I'm saying.
It's possible, but she's got a heart of gold just like her mother. And I don't know. I would have some trouble believing that she's all wrapped up in this. You're right.
Sure,
It's
I
good
mean-
not to discount anything, but
Nobody's
That's-
saying
that-
you're wrong. Yeah.
That's all I meant, really. I mean,
best case scenario, she is wrapped up in this and is in the city. You know? I hope you're right.
Right.
I'm Cassia. If you could just, I haven't known Demetrius that long. Celine knew him much longer than I have, than I've known him. What's his wife? She around?
I mean, I wish I could tell you. Has he said anything about his wife to you all?
Nothing explicit. Just that he loves her and that he's an important part of his life. She's an important part of his life.
I think that she made clothes.
Yeah, that's her. I don't know what happened to her. I didn't get back into the city all that long ago myself, but before Moonfall, before everything, she was alive and well.
What about their home?
It was beautiful. It was warm. They got it for a good price.
And
Let's
And
say
now?
I don't know what happened, but it's just gone.
Like it was destroyed, or
Maybe. It's just a plot of land now. It's been smoothed over. It's like it was bulldozed or
like
just
it was
gone.
never there.
Yeah, could be. You'd have to ask him. I haven't seen it since. When Moonfall came, I wound up on the same weird shore that Demetrius washed up on. We were on the same boat. He was gunnery sergeant. I was working on the boat too, and I got picked up by raiders. I assume they were gonna kill me. They saw Demetrius in the distance, shot at him. I saw them kill him, or I thought they killed him. All this while I was tied up on the back of some fucker's horse. And they killed him, and then something else came and started shooting at us. It was a blur, but the raiders ran off. We all wound up back at their camp. I saw my opportunity to run and took it. And they were shooting at me, chasing me. I got hit pretty bad. And then I blinked, and then suddenly I was just not in the same place anymore. I was in the woods. Totally different country.
Yeah, we are finding that is kind of common these days.
Yeah. I don't know if what happened to me happened to his house, but that was my journey. I healed in Elegy.
Sure.
I've always wanted to go there.
It's
Is it
beautiful.
nice? Sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
No, you should go. It's beautiful. Everyone there's incredibly kind. But I spent a long time there healing up and only just now got back into the city. I don't mean to bore you with the story. I just realized I never explained it. And if I'm going to be helping out more, it's better you know.
Not at all. But if I'm honest, I do feel kind of weird talking about Demetrius without him here. But
Yeah, I don't want
I
to
feel
tell
like
you
this-
anything that he hasn't. But his wife was very much alive when we both left, sure.
sorry, that's gonna be it for gossip for me. Appreciate you telling me that.
Happy to.
How are you guys doing? Do you guys need any looking at Cassia and
A little harder to hear you. Could you speak a little closer?
Oh,
to the
sorry.
mic? Sorry.
Yeah, I was talking quite quiet. Are you guys okay? Do you guys need any healing or anything like that?
Oh, I'm all right. Kaylin, I'm good. They didn't hurt me.
Did they say what they were trying to do with you? Did they say that they were going to sell you or something? Or
They said something about a transport, but I never got where. I would hear them gossiping about us, the people that they had imprisoned.
Did they have any sort of Oh, sorry, we are talking about the wolves.
Mhm.
Yeah. They said they would talk about like when we send out this shipment. That's how they would refer to us. We were the shipment. But I don't know where they were gonna have us going.
What do you do? What is your profession?
Well, I'm a guard here in town. Nothing too fancy. Not like Miss Perfect here, but keep
And
the streets
was
clean.
there anyone that you recognized? Working in there?
Criminals?
Well, anyone who isn't on the surface a criminal,
Let me see. Anyone that I recognized. Well, the more I think about it, I can't believe that I wasn't thinking about it, but that girl I think was definitely Ophelia that I saw. Aside from that, there were one or two faces of the wolves that looked familiar that I'd seen wandering about town.
Sure.
I worked in the upper districts, so there really wasn't. I mean, the streets were clean. I wasn't breaking up fights, but it was more like
Right.
people that I recognized that I was surprised to see.
Yeah. I mean, okay. Do either of you know Xavier Del Mayo?
Oh, Delanco?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I must have written it
Oh, no,
down
you're good.
wrong. Delenko.
Yeah, everyone knows him. He's a legendary general, basically.
Oh. Okay. Just curious.
He hasn't
I
been in
heard,
town for a long time.
Oh, like how long?
Since Moonfall, he's been out there, kind of gesturing with his head toward the sea.
Would Quinn recognize the name Delanco?
Yeah?
Celine, would he?
Yes?
Yeah.
Definitely would.
Also, I'm just gonna move this over.
Quinn remains politically silent.
Yeah, he was he worked his way up through the ranks, and tough son of a bitch, but a good one. To my knowledge, I mean anything's possible, but seemed respectable.
Sure.
I never really met him personally.
I've heard he's a good guy.
I've heard the same. Seems pretty good. I think our army's glad to have him. Well, this stop here is ours. We gotta turn onto this
Sure.
street, but do y'all need anything else?
We're good. Just make sure you get home safe. If anybody comes out and tries to kidnap you, tell them to eat shit.
Well, yell real loud. Fool me
Okay.
once.
Hey, everybody gets one.
Fool me twice, shame on me. Let's go, Cassia.
Let's go.
Wow, that's just shame.
Cassia calling back. I'll see you back at the Singing Seahorse.
Yeah, we'll meet you back there.
The two of them depart.
Thank you for coming with me, May.
You gotta spray the twin foil.
Yeah, of course. I didn't. Probably best to not go alone anywhere.
I did live in this city. Well, we did just make probably a couple 2-3 powerful enemies, so that's a good call.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good thinking. But yeah, at least you get to. I don't. You know about my mom, but I don't know if you met her aside from in there.
Right. No, Nope.
Okay. Yeah, you're not.
I'm not very social, so
You said you don't say.
okay.
I'm being sarcastic. I'm sorry. No, I get it. It's tough, especially because everybody in this party, aside from Celine, is very social. So it's probably exhausting to have to be around everybody like that.
Well, it is not so bad as I thought.
Yeah? Okay.
How do you feel about I mean, we've been through a lot today.
Yeah. Baldier? I don't know. I think I'm still processing it. I don't know if I have an answer for you right now. I'm thinking there's a really dark part of me that is thinking that was some kind of trick. You know?
Yeah.
We tested so many times to make sure, but it just seemed so perfect that I don't know. But that's just the dark kind of.
No, that is what I've been thinking. Everything was happening all at once, and I was just in the moment, caught up, and so,
I think it's healthiest for us we did everything we could to make sure that situation was genuine, right? I think the healthiest thing to do is just recognize that everything we did pointed towards it being real, it being true, and the best thing is to think that he's off somewhere happy, back with his family, where he wanted to be this whole time. That was his whole goal.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
I wonder if Demetrius finds his daughter, if he will leave as well.
hope not. She seems capable, so maybe he wouldn't have to.
Baldir out here giving us all daddy issues.
I don't think he'd leave. I think it's also, if his teenage daughter is here, then why is he even with us in the first place?
Well, he said that, I mean, just 15 minutes ago that he thought she was dead. But there is a lot of that going on, I think.
Yeah. I guess we could. I don't know. I guess we could find out.
Well, it is, I mean, it's not like it will stop us from finding her, so we will
Yeah.
do it, and then he will do what he will do.
I think he'll do what's best for him, and I think we have to, be all right with that.
Yeah.
I'd miss him, for sure, but I'd rather he be happy than be with me.
Yes.
All right. Let's go meet my mom.
By this point, you have arrived kind of at the doorway to the fireside newt. And
It's like at the door, it's like May is conscious of what she's doing. About to meet Quinn's mom.
yeah.
The social anxiety.
Which is heightened, actually, because as you kind of push through, is this the correct one? Yeah. As you enter, it is packed.
As soon as the door opens, okay, I will meet you out here.
Oh, you're not coming in?
I mean, do you know where everything is? So,
Are you okay? Are you? I guess I'm not gonna force you to come in, but I guess get me if you need anything.
great.
Okay.
It is packed with people, as it seems not all, but the majority of the people that had also been down in the this dungeon that you had cleared out. Riley brought most of them here.
Oh, okay.
And people are kind of like just gobbling up food, inhaling sustenance, drinking, just arms around each other. As you walk in, Quinn, another family kind of like rushes in past you, shoves you to the side, finds someone. Oh my god! Reunions are happening.
Can I see where my mom is at? What's she up to?
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check. Yeah, I mean, you kind of like wade through the crowd a little bit, getting jostled this way and that way, and you eventually find her. She is in a corner, seated, writing out paperwork even now, as a number of actual like town guards stand around her. And she is one by one handing them letters and sending them seemingly to people's homes.
I walk up to her and I say, you are probably the only person I know who would, the moment they have their freedom again, immediately start working.
Just shut up and come here. Oh.
I hug her back. Are you
hurt?
Okay? I'm fine. Everything I'm actually really I'm way okay. I didn't get hit at all by anybody.
Good.
How are you? Did anybody hurt you?
No one hurt me.
Okay.
It was strange. It seemed more, I mean, now that I can reflect on it a little bit, it seemed opportunistic.
Yeah.
They just snatched me. I was walking along the street and, hang on, here, got just, someone dragged me into an alleyway, just completely caught me off guard. It seems like that's what happened with most of these people.
Yeah, did they say what they wanted to do with you or anything? What their plan was?
I didn't hear much. They kept calling me and other people spirited. That's what I heard.
Spirited?
Yeah, like gossip. It was so strange, Quinn. Spirited, like, well, I don't know. They said it in like a jokey way. Like spicy.
Yeah, like you had fight in you.
Yeah, like that.
Did you fight them?
Of course I fought them.
I mean, was it like...
Gave someone a good black eye, broke someone else's nose, but...
Yeah. I guess I was just... Yeah, I guess so. That makes sense. Spirited.
Strange.
No, yeah, we, this is actually, so... I didn't get a chance to tell you beforehand, but I wasn't going to be able to make it because we were investigating these guys. And I don't know how they... I mean, I gave them a fake name, I gave them everything, and they still managed to track you down.
Do you think that they got me from you? That they were following you or following me?
Maybe we got made. I felt like we got made at one point, and I felt like the safest place in the city was your office. So I kind of did go to your office with my friends, but you weren't there, obviously. So I may have kind of pointed them directly towards you. Yes.
That's okay. I'll have it sweep.
I panicked.
No, it's okay, Quinn. I'll have it secured, maybe move to a different office on the ground floor in the meantime. There's so much to do.
I don't know if you have to worry about these guys for too much longer. I think we did take out their leader.
Their leader?
I believe so.
Really?
His name was
this leader?
Sour.
Sour.
The Scarlet Wolves. They're that's what they were called. I think I asked you about them at your office.
That's right. Yeah, I haven't heard that name. Aside from when you spoke about him.
They seemed very organized. When we met with them, they seemed pretty put together. They asked me for important people, and I gave them some random... The guy was an adulterer, so I felt like it was kind of all right. And I gave him some random guy's name in Lachlan's arrest, although I don't think we have to worry about him much longer.
I could send someone to check on him. What was his name?
Yeah, that was... I had to look up my notes when I...
His name was Rob.
Rob.
Rob Lawson.
Rob Lawson. He's the husband of the tavern over there, Minda.
Yes, I'll see if I can outsource someone to go check on him.
Okay.
And she goes to a different section of like the scattered paper. She has no notebook here. This is all just like leaf free form paper that's just scattered on the desk. She goes to a different organized pile.
You just got out of a prison cell today, so you can probably save that for tomorrow morning because you're going to be up at 3 a.m. anyway.
That's true, but so many of those people were in there much longer than I was. You can see it in their eyes.
Yeah.
Their families shouldn't have to wait till 3 a.m.
I guess that's true. Yeah. I can't say no to that.
We all have our duties. And Quinn, I don't like that you were in danger. But I'm proud of you. You did a lot of good today. You saved my life, and all these people have something to celebrate because of you and your friends.
Thanks, Mom. I don't know. I feel like I didn't... It was my friend. I mean, my friends and I, we're doing what we can. You know, this is the goal. This is what we're out here to do.
That's what all of us strive for, to do what we
Yeah.
can.
Let's make it just a little better than it was yesterday.
And whenever you're ready, I'm sure there's a job here for you.
Okay.
We
This
could
is
always use more capable people.
I know, Ma. I'm.
You could stay.
I know. I feel like it's. I feel like there's just more to this place than Rawbach. I can be useful in so many places as opposed to just here.
Well, anywhere you are is lucky to have you, my son.
Thanks, Mom. It feels a little different because you're my mom saying that, but I appreciate the same.
Do you have
and
anything else to do tonight?
I kiss her on the forehead and I say, I do actually. I'm meeting my friends over at the Singing Seahorse. One of my.
Give them my thanks.
I will.
I regret not being able to meet them under better circumstances.
I tried to get them to come here, but we're one of my friends, his daughter, maybe you know her, Ophelia Langston.
Ophelia Langston.
Yeah. There's a chance. I'm saying there's a chance.
What did she look like?
She was a tiefling, kind of light red skin, from what I've heard. I've never met her. This is secondhand description.
How old would she be now?
Oh, I didn't ask that. Teenager, I'd say like an older teenager, maybe 16, something like that.
I can put the word out, but I don't think I know any.
She may be running with some pretty bad circles. And if her name gets out, I don't want her to find herself in more trouble than she needs to be in. For what we know right now, she's safe and she's all right, and I don't want to jeopardize that. You know what I mean?
I think so, yeah. Yes.
If it comes to that.
Do you think she's with these Scarlet Wolves?
I don't think she is. It doesn't sound like she is. It seemed like she was sneaking around their base, but our buddy Demetrius, that's her father. So he's trying to track her down. That's why they're over there now. So I have to go back over and meet them there tonight.
I see. I can put an official word out. Start a missing persons case. We've been swamped with those, but I can move this one to the front of the pile.
I don't know if that's. Could you do that and maybe like keep it on the down low?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Oh, is that all?
That's all.
Jesus,
I've
that's
got
disgusting.
some people I could talk to. I'll look into this more discreetly. I understand his concern with children running in potentially unsavory circles.
My
She
only
kind of winks at you.
My only concern is her getting a spotlight that she doesn't necessarily want.
Are this Demetrius and Ophelia?
Ophelia, yeah, Langston.
Are they on good terms, the two of them?
It sounds like it. I mean, he.
If she's missing, what I mean is, would she want him to find her?
He was under the impression that she was dead.
I see.
There is some stuff there. It sounds like. I don't think it's bad blood or anything like that. That's not the impression I get.
I see. Well, in the morning I'm going to have that warehouse secured. If there's anything you need from it, I'll let everyone know that you're free to come and go and that you're investigating.
We have what we need. That's I think.
Before you go,
Yeah.
And she starts scribbling on something and pulls out a portable wax seal and heats up some stuff and stamps a letter, and she hands it to you. She gives you basically a certified letter saying that you are a detective employed by the city of Moralbach, and that you are to be granted entry into whatever crime scene you need to be in. And it is stamped with the official seal of Lieutenant Rodaxis.
I've never loved nepotism so much.
I am. Thank you. I'm gonna. I lean forward and I kiss her on the forehead again. This'll probably. I was gonna turn it down, but this'll actually probably really come in handy. So I will. I tuck it in my jacket.
When did you get so big?
It. I don't know. It happened. It happened so quickly.
She grabs your head and kisses your forehead. Wherever you go, try to be safe.
I will.
Don't get in over your head, and you can always call, no matter what happens.
I know. I may send. I'm learning some stuff, so eventually you may get a little bird from me with a message every now and then. I mean that literally.
A literal little bird.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
I do have a son.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry?
A son. Yeah, I've got a boy. You're a grandmother. And I
Grandmother?
Quinn.
You're a grandmother, is what you said.
You're a grandmother. And I pull out distinguished gentleman.
Oh.
My boy.
Has your boy,
His name is Distinguished Gentleman.
has he had a bath recently? You're just holding him with your bare hands.
Yeah, he's clean.
He's
clean.
He's a rat, Quinn.
He's a clean rat. He is good. He's distinguished,
Make a
mother.
persuasion check.
First of all, he's a mouse.
No, he's a rat.
Oh, what?
He is a rat.
He's a rat.
She kind of like swallows her disgust a little bit, and she like holds a hand forward, just a little finger, and Distinguished Gentleman leans his head and he goes, "Oh yes, that's a good boy.
Grandson.
Lovely to meet you." Quinn, how long have you been carrying this thing?
I put it back in my pocket. It's been like a week now.
Okay, well, don't accumulate too many grand babies, please.
As I'm walking away, I go, "No promises."
She resumes her writing. Throughout this
Love you,
time.
Mom.
Sorry, go ahead.
I just say, "Love you, Mom," as I leave.
I love you, dear.
And I meet with May.
May, as you have been standing outside, you have seen various, some people coming alone, others coming in giant families linked arm in arm, all of them just whispering, some with pale faces, people trembling at the knees. Lots of people are arriving at the fireside near right now.
May is just sort of standing off to the side, like just bopping her head against the wall. Just waiting. Looking up at the sky. Any stars out?
Yeah. There's some clouds that are drifting by, obscuring them at points, but you see some of the
Nice.
constellations and bright stars.
Yeah, just take in that.
Yeah.
Wait for Quinn.
Hey there, what you looking at?
Just the sky, Just waiting. Everything is okay?
Yeah, everything's great. I got a letter, and I hold it up, saying that we're detectives in the city.
Okay.
So that's cool. I put it back. And that's really it. A lot of just talking about it. Everything.
Well, I am glad she is okay.
Yeah, she's already working again, so she's a-okay. Or at least she seems like she's a-okay. It's hard to tell sometimes.
Yeah, Quinn, I do want to apologize. You know, I'm sorry that I just kind of sprung that on you before we went in, but I kind of
Oh,
was afraid that she might be down there. I didn't know.
no, I get it. I get it. I know you were trying to warn me, May. I know. I was really focused on just trying to. I didn't think of that as a possibility, really. I kind of dismissed it when you said it, and I don't know. It was. I'm sorry if I sounded sarcastic when you said it.
No, I mean, I'm sorry that I had to spring it on you. So, you know, I was debating whether or not to tell you. I'm like, he is a stranger, and we don't, you know. But she is important to you, so I thought
I appreciate it.
if she is
Thank you.
here, you know, yeah, of course.
Are you do you have anybody important in Nero?
Nope, not anymore.
Not anymore.
Well, everyone is waiting for us, so. And and you have to tell me about your secret guild.
Yep. Quinn kind of like stands and just smiles and she walks away for a second before catching up. Yeah. So man, where to start? No, you know what? I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna save this for everybody. I'm gonna tell everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great secret.
Yeah, I mean it was a secret for a while, and now I'm thinking about it, and it's kind of dumb because like I don't know why I'm keeping it a secret.
They never do any good, so.
Do they? They don't? They don't, man? I'm just kidding. Hey, I don't want you to feel like you ever have to tell me something you're not comfortable telling me.
I don't.
Okay.
As
Great.
you both continue your walk. I think there we will take a 10-minute break before we all reconvene and spill secrets and compare notes.
Oh man.
When in May.
Like
Cover girl. Oh, yeah.
Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it's Tori. You both enter this brightly lit, crowded tavern. Not quite as bad as Fireside Newt May, but there is quite the crowd inside, and people are kind of boisterous and laughing and clinking their drinks. There's no music, but yeah.
Okay, where are we going?
Yeah, I don't know. Do we see the party?
You don't see the party immediately. Quinn, roll a percentile die to determine if
Oh.
you've come here before.
Have I come to? That's a 5.
Gotcha.
So there's like 100 possible options. And I got a 5 on that.
Yes. I had to think in my head about what I set as the thing. You've been here with your father. It's been many years, but you remember that in the hallway in the back there is a door that looks like it's going to be a restroom. It's not a restroom.
Is Billy here?
Billy is not up here.
Up here, Billy's down there.
Billy is at the door, presumably.
Well, Quinn, if you want to ask somebody, I mean, they're a tough group to miss.
I know where they went. I kind of just I kind of lead May towards that door, towards where Billy is.
Yeah, you remember the knock. No problem. It hasn't really changed in a long time. The door swings open and Billy greets you. Sears boy.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Hi, I'm Celine's friend. It's been a while.
Sure you are. Sure.
What was that name that Billy said?
Usir. Ursir. Wait.
Arcir.
Ursir.
Oh man, I haven't looked at my backstory in a while.
Oh shit! Lorca Silver, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, my friends. Hello. We just got back from our break.
Hello.
Welcome in. How was your stream? Thanks for being here. Sorry,
Yeah,
we're gonna keep
thank-
doing D&D, but mwah. Love you, friends.
It is Arcir.
But yeah, Billy stands to the side. This big half-orc woman, with the hair kind of coming down the center of her head, sides shaved.
Keep going. Keep saying it. Keep
Shied
words.
safe.
More words.
Shied saved.
Succotash.
Sides of her head shaved, big braid up top. She kind of stands by to let you both through. Celine came down here not too long ago. She and friends are still down there.
Have you gotten bigger?
So kind of you to notice. Always a little flatterer.
Oh, you know me.
You look so great yourself. Have you?
May is just like squeezing through the door into the quieter space.
You have barely enough room to get by. That is a mighty fine instrument you got on you.
Oh, thank you. It is my dad's. He did leave it to me.
I knew I recognized you from somewhere. Good man.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Was a good guy.
Yeah.
My friends just came down here, Celine and them.
Yeah, they're right downstairs. I assume you're looking for the same person.
Yeah, I guess they've already talked to you guys. We're probably just gonna be catching up with them at
She
this point, I
mentioned.
think.
I'm gonna keep an eye out for this girl, but in the meantime, they're gonna start a fight here in about an hour. Once the
Is anybody playing?
out here,
No,
or down here.
Down here.
No one yet. Usually we reserve the action until closing hours.
Well,
We still got about an hour to go.
I mean, I can play during the fights as well.
Honestly,
Add a little soundtrack.
I don't hate the idea of that. Are you any good?
Am I any good? Is that what you just asked me, Billy? Billy, did you just
Are you
ask
any
me if
good?
I'm any good?
Yeah, and you're gonna tell it to me straight.
I am going to tell it to you straight. I am pretty good. Yeah.
Is he lying to me? She eyes you, May. All right. We'll give you a shot.
Okay.
Get on down there. You'll know when it's time.
All right. You want me to start when they fight, or can I do some lighter stuff?
Anything before the fight, try to keep it down. You can start
Right.
if you want, but we don't want too much excitement alerting anyone up here. You know,
Okay.
You know how it is.
I'll start with some ballads, and then maybe once the fights start, I'll work into something a little bigger.
Sounds great. Glad you stopped by.
Not a problem. I'm happy to be here. I don't know why I'm being weird about this.
It's been a while, ain't it?
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Been
I'm
a
gonna head
while.
down. I head down to meet with my friends.
Yeah.
And he's just kind of like follows Quinn.
Yeah, you find that no problem. In the meantime, friends, is there anything that you've been doing in this time?
Just going around, asking around. Definitely going up to that guy and being like, "Hey, stranger."
Sure. Yeah, do
Question
all
mark
of
it
you...
says in your panel.
Demetrius will hang back a little bit. Let Celine do her thing.
Cool.
Just keeping an
what
eye,
is Rocky
listening.
doing?
Rocky is getting wasted at the bar.
Beautiful. Love it. Are you going to approach with Celine or leave this to her?
Oh, I'm leaving it to her. I am
Sure.
uncharacteristically quiet and drunk at the bar.
Beautiful.
You look like you.
I was about to say, like, if
little
you are
drama.
looking like you, can Demetrius like clock that Rocky is not being crazy right now? Like,
Make an insight
Oh.
check. Rocky, I guess you answer if she looks like herself.
Rocky looks like herself. Maybe a little bit dull, coloration-wise, not quite as vibrant, but Hazel.
Okay. I'm gonna make that insight. Oh, it's not terrible. 10. 10.
Something's off.
Okay.
Something's off.
Yeah.
Demetrius catalogs that and
Yeah.
goes back to watching.
Yeah.
I will go to that man. I will go to that man that we've seen before. That very handsome elfman.
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 Yeah.
Elf are they a man or are they?
Yeah, they have some masculine features. If you had to guess, likely a he, they. But yeah, they're wearing like orange robes with some like darker clothes underneath.
Yeah, I'll go up to them and be like, hey there, friend. Fancy seeing you here.
Oh, hello again.
I don't believe I caught your name last time we met.
I don't believe I caught yours either.
I am Celine.
Obello Kai. Nice to meet you.
Can you just? I'm sorry. Can you just run that by?
Obello,
more time?
Obello Kai. 2 words.
Sorry. Thank you.
No, you're good. You're good.
Now, I know I already asked you this, but at the time my friends didn't look like my friend. So if you could just take a quick nonchalant look over to my friend one more time, just to make sure, like, you've never seen them before, ever. They are at the bar right now, looking a little duller than usual.
Okay.
I just want to know if you've seen them before.
He eyes up Rocky. Whoever they are, they bear a striking resemblance to someone that someone close to me that died. There's no way it could possibly be her, but it's, people have faces that look like anyone. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make them uncomfortable. If I
No,
stabbed.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to bring up such strong emotions. I didn't realize that was
It's okay. It was, a
the
long time
connection
ago.
that you had with them.
I don't mean to make it weird. I'm sorry.
No, absolutely no problem. I'm sorry to be. We're just apologizing back and forth.
No, I'm sorry. Please, would you like to sit?
Yeah, absolutely.
Celine, was it?
Yes. So nice to see you again. So nice to see a friendly face in this dingy. Well, not dingy, but you know what I mean.
It's a bit dingy. Marlbach is nice.
It is. We're actually also, if you wouldn't mind me asking, we're looking for one other person. Just like asking around. It's one of my friend's daughters, presumed dead. But we got word that she was apparently seen pretty recently around Marlbach. Her name's Ophelia. She's a light red tiefling, later teens. Just wondering if you possibly have seen anyone by that description.
I mean, teenager, red tiefling. I did see someone, but it was back when I first arrived here, about, what was it? Let me reach into my brain. About a month ago, when I arrived. I'm here on a pilgrimage from Unda. And the ship that I arrived on, the Spitfire, they dropped me off, and they were headed back to Unda. And a person like the one you describe, I saw her stow away.
Okay.
What was her name?
So not.
Ophelia? It might not have been the same person. I'm sure there are plenty of tiefling teenagers. But
Yeah. Yeah, she was apparently seen quite recently, actually.
was she wearing
Around.
dark clothes? A cloak that was too big for her?
Was she?
You don't know.
Damn it.
Like, Celine just looks at Demetrius, and Demetrius is like, what?
I'm surprised that I even saw her, honestly. I mean, she was really quite sneaky, but I just caught her kind of zip up the gangplank, and last I know, the Spitfire was on its way back to Unda. Who was this person to you?
She's the daughter of one of my friends that's with us, and I'll point to Demetrius wherever he is.
I see. Abella
Yeah.
kind of looks across at you, Demetrius, and then turns back to his conversation with Celine.
Just raise a glass to him as he looks over.
All of us that go on pilgrimages, we wear a stone that enables us to communicate with people back home. If you'd like, I can ask if someone by that description has arrived.
I would really appreciate that, yes. Any information would be helpful, honestly, because like I said, he thought his daughter was dead until we just recently heard word of someone matching her description, so that would be very helpful.
I would love to deliver some good news if possible. Let me confer. And he kind of almost self-consciously turns his head and puts a hand up to his ear, which in his ear now you do see what looks like an earring, but it's just kind of a large, almost river stone. And he begins to speak into it. Hello, Melit. I was just wondering if you'd seen a red tiefling girl coming off of the Spitfire. Her name was Ophelia Langston. I see. Okay. I will tell them. Thank you, Malit. There is someone that matches that description that just arrived. I mean, the Spitfire got back not long ago. And a person matching that description did enter the city.
Wow. That's really amazing information. If it could possibly be confirmed, if it's Ophelia, if a message could be sent her somehow that her dad, Demetrius, is looking for her back in Moralbach.
Yes.
I don't know if that could be done.
I could... One moment, please. Let me see what I can do. And he stands up and walks away from the table and begins speaking again, a little bit more urgently into the stone. Is there anything you'd like to do in the meantime?
No.
Alright. Just waiting for them to get back. Okay. It will, he kind of returns to you and is kind of eyeing Demetrius as he's talking to you, who is still kind of removed physically. But he
Yeah,
says,
just still watching.
yeah, he says to you, Celine, I have sent one of our clerks to collect her. The two of them could speak. And verify.
Yeah, that would be amazing. I'll like wave Demetrius over.
Like almost stumbling over himself. Demetrius has been like it's like a cat that's trying to pounce, but then just like slips out of the way and just like tumbles. He'll just kind of stumble and pick himself up a little bit as he quickly comes over and says, you got something for me?
I'll put a shoulder on Demetrius. I'll put a hand on Demetrius's shoulder, and just look at him and be like, "This is Obello Kai. He apparently has seen someone matching your daughter's description. Stow away onto a boat that he arrived here on. It just arrived in the place where he was pilgrimaging from. What was the name of the place again?
Under.
Urder? Under. Okay. The place is called Under, and apparently he'll be able to like put you in contact with her to like confirm that you are to each other, that this is the right person.
Yes,
You can do that? You can.
It's with these, and he kind of like gestures to the stone on his ear. I could just give it to you. In some time, our clerk back home, she's sent to look for this young girl.
Okay, yeah.
She'll give her stone to her, and I'll give mine to you, and you can talk and see.
Yeah, I think that's gonna. God's above. I don't.
It's nice to meet you. I'm sorry that this has happened.
I'm just gonna go in, like, I'm just gonna like grab him and pull him into a hug and just
okay.
like just take him in, like kind of that big burly dad hug. That...
He doesn't reciprocate right away because his arms are pinned.
Oh yeah, just fully pinned.
He's
down.
like eyeing Celine. Is this a customary Merlebach greeting?
For him.
This is customary. Father greeting person that's going to help him talk to his daughter for the first time in years.
Can we see that happen?
Yeah, you both have entered and you see this interaction unfold.
Just gonna look wide-eyed at Quinn.
I guess things are going well.
Well, we have some time. Milit is our cleric's name. She's going to let me know when she's found the girl, but
Yeah. Okay. You take your time. I'll stay here and do whatever needs to be done. All right. I don't have much in the way of money, but it's good. It's good. I don't care. It's good news. I choose to believe this is good.
Well, where are my manners? Let me buy you a drink in the meantime.
Oh, no, that ain't necessary. You done all this for me. I can let me buy you the drink. And I'll go up and like I'll toss a gold down and just make sure we're getting rounds.
Yeah, easy. A gold will cover you for the night.
Fantastic.
Maybe we'll go over to Rocky at the bar.
Yeah, as Quinn's also going over there as well. Hey.
Rocky. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go right ahead.
Are you
Great.
guys okay?
Are you?
Why wouldn't I be? I've got drinks. Don't need nothing but drinks in life, right?
Inside shark.
No, I don't think I even need to insight check that one.
Rocky, are you drunk or?
You know, drunk is a state of mind.
Yeah, I asked. Yeah, right. I mean, okay. Is that a yes or?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you seem calm. That is nice.
Calm is great. Yeah, nice.
Okay. Well, I think everyone is over there, and Quinn will talk to you about something right now.
Oh, you're just okay. You're just leaving me with this, huh?
This, what are you trying to say?
You have a lot going on, Rocky.
No, I really don't these days, you know? It's not
No?
a whole lot going on. Nope, not a lot.
Here's the thing. You're normally a pretty bad liar, but you're even worse when you're drunk.
Hey, you that's not nice. You didn't have to tell me. I know. I mean, I did know. Thanks.
I kind of just I put like two gold pieces on the bar and just reached behind and pull out a bottle of whatever the bottle is closest.
Yeah.
Like
The dude behind the bar goes to stop you and then sees the gold and is like, "Ah, fuck it. Next. It goes back to it.
Yeah. And I set it
The
down.
$5 whiskey.
You
Yeah.
know,
Great.
as
Hell
your
yeah.
as your CFO, I must advise against that trade. Like that was not a good deal.
Rocky, here's what we're gonna do. What we're
Okay.
gonna do, Rocky. We are going to. I'm going to take a shot, and then I'm going to reveal something about myself to you. And then,
Oh, this will be fun.
if you want to, you can do the same. There is no obligation, but that's the game.
I like competitions. I always win.
I
Okay.
call it who's got balls, and I pour myself, and I take a shot.
A little bit of metagame here. That's a classic Jersey game.
It's a classic Jersey game. It's what we do here in Dirty Jersey.
Hey, who's got balls?
Who's got balls? Who's got balls? And then we get really emotional.
Everyone
And
cries.
then everyone cries, and that's every Jersey gathering.
You know, that sounds like a natural environmental way of doing therapy for free or cheap. Or
That's why people from New Jersey famously have no mental health issues to speak of. None whatsoever. Everyone here is just fine.
Check the stats on that real quick.
I take my shot and I go, okay, I think you'll get a kick out of this one. So once I graduated from the Black Rose, I worked as a whore for a little while, for a couple of years.
no wonder you're so
but-
good with money.
After a while, I did it for a while, and I realized it kind of took the. I realized I wasn't enjoying it anymore, and I realized by it I mean sex. I realized
Oh, yeah.
something that I was really interested in, and so now I'm far more interested in just having good friendships and being with people I care about. And yeah, so
That
that's the
was
secret.
a lot.
That's a lot. I'm coming out heavy. I'm coming out swinging because
Yeah. You
I
gotta save them up because we're gonna get a lot of shots in this.
are we?
Well,
I feel like you're already pretty deep.
you know, I never back down from a challenge. So, Rocky slams a shot. I was kicked out of the Black Rose after being kicked out of the Blooming Rose.
Oh, those guys are assholes anyway. You're
I
fine.
failed twice. I failed the Rose thing twice.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, the Black Rose is a little tough because they're the blooming. Don't worry about the Blooming Rose. Those guys are assholes.
yeah, they are total assholes. Like all I wanted to know was how things were done, and they just got mad anytime you didn't already know. It was the lamest. It was so lame.
How did you get kicked out of the Black Rose?
Well, you're gonna have to take another shot.
I'm gonna have to.
You know, you're gonna have to take another shot. That's the next one. That's the next one.
That's the next reveal. Okay.
Yeah.
That wasn't much of a reveal because I already knew that. You already said you got kicked out.
What? You? Oh. Okay. All right. Fine. I'll tell you. So, I had some teachers, that honestly, it was a good thing when I got kicked out of Black Rose. I had a teacher who was like, you're not gonna get the most out of life here. There's just so much more that you have to offer the world that people here can't help you with. So like, I was actually recommended to leave. I didn't get the chance to leave. I got kicked out first, but I was going to leave anyways. And it was just more about like my potential and my abilities were just not something they knew how to handle.
Oh, like a you can't fire me because I quit.
Kind of, except for the other way around.
Except the other way
I
around.
was gonna quit, and they fired me.
Quit me because I'm fired.
Yeah, it was. I mean, there was some fire involved, and I may or may not have like said something to somebody about somebody else, maybe the headmaster, who hadn't intended to tell them that. But I mean, it's not my fault that they think so loudly, like.
I have a question for Grace. Would I have heard about that?
Heard about Rocky.
Heard about
getting kicked out?
This whole scenario.
Probably. Yeah.
Probably.
From your source,
Was
yeah.
that was you?
Well, not completely me. Like, the fire was me.
I remember the fire.
The slime balls was, well, it was my teacher, because they were kind of protesting me being let go. Lexibus.
I've never
also,
had any classes with them.
Okay, Riwa was my bunk mate, and she had my back. I hope she didn't. I don't think she got kicked out. I don't think so, but Riwala. Riwala. I called her Ria, because your guys' words here are so weird.
I'm gonna write Ria, and we're pretty cosmopolitan.
The great drink.
My thing is, Rocky. My thing is this kind of, I noticed you were acting kind of weirdly about Baldir leaving. And I've also noticed that of everybody in our group so far, I think it's pretty close between who I know the least about, between you and May. And I feel like I've learned a lot about May, regardless of whether or not May is, volunteering that information. But you remain an enigma, and I guess I guess that bothers me, and I guess I'm trying to find out more.
Well, take a shot.
I take a shot.
I'm gonna win.
Yeah, the secret to this game is there is really no winning.
I mean, sure. I mean, it's a contest.
If it makes you feel better, then yeah, you're in the lead right now.
I'm
close behind.
Okay.
So you got to keep that lead.
Is it my time for a shot now? Is that what you're saying?
Sure.
Your truth was saying the game has no winners. I take a shot.
That's my secret.
Rocky just assumes that was your secret.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Wow, you're actually pretty good at this.
What were you wanting to know? I feel like I haven't
Literally
lied.
Anything, Rocky. Just give me anything. Give me something. And I just I shake her. Give me something.
Oh. You're right. I was kind of mad about the whole, Baldir just left us. He just left us, And I mean, yeah, I guess he's going to his family, but that, weren't we not his? I mean, it was a week. It's been a week, and I know this, and I know I get attached a little easily, but it's not my fault. I thought he was family, and then he left us for another family, and I don't like it.
What does that bother you?
Because we were his family. We're family, right? Right, Quinn? We're family.
Sure, I guess in a way. I guess.
Well, I guess you've got your mom, don't you?
I do.
I take another shot.
Okay. Yeah, I do have my mom. And Demetrius has his daughter, and I'm sure you have. Well, I don't want to be presumptive.
That's why I'm mad. I have you guys.
Ah. Ah. Wow. Okay. I see.
Don't tell May. Because I don't think I don't think she feels the same, and I don't want her, getting weirder around me.
May's getting
I'm
better. I think May's
okay.
a little slower. She's just a little harder to. She's having a little. She's catching up. I think.
Catching up. She just knows so much, and I just want to talk to her all the time. And I know that she doesn't like talking, but I like talking to her.
Here's my advice with May, and my advice is this: May is going to give you as much as she wants to give you, and that's it. You're not going to get more than that. So
That's okay.
I agree with you in that I enjoy talking to May. I enjoy having May around, and I like talking to her. I think that the secret is just kind of asking her when you have a genuine question, being honest, being genuine. Don't just try to chit chat with her. She's not gonna give a fuck.
Yeah, that makes sense. By the way, May is still sitting on the other side of me.
I
Like
think
I'm just
May has
turning and I'm
gone
talking
away.
with Quinn. Oh.
May said that she walked away.
I just thought that you just like disengaged conversation. I think it would be hilarious if we were I'm drunk and I'm talking to Quinn and we're talking about you while you're sitting right
She's right
here.
there.
I think May is she's
Walked
probably
away.
like walked over to the Demetrius table, but it's just like standing there like staring at nothing.
I feel like Quinn would have the awareness to not
Yeah.
as openly talking about May's inner workings.
I just realized like, wait, is May still sitting there? Okay.
Yeah, no, and it's slow going, but some people are a little slower to open up. Like Celine, it took me. I mean, I've been friends with Celine for literally decades at this point, and it still took us a while to even become this close. So yeah, I feel like you and I though, Rocky, and I feel like you in general. You kind of make fast friends. I feel like you make friends very quickly.
Yeah, well, kind of. I mean, is it a friend if they don't stick around?
Baldir is still our friend. He had somewhere he needed to be, and it'd be the same if it was any of us, you know? Baldir, it's more like, I get what you're saying, and it's so funny that you're saying this. I was just talking to May about this, but I am going to miss Baldir. I'm going to miss him a lot. He was an important part of this group, I think. But you know, I would much rather him be happy than him be here. And I feel like there was a part of him that was missing when he was here, and I would love to meet Baldir with that piece of him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, but like, I mean, we're looking for Demetrius's daughter now, and now that we know that she might be alive, like as soon as we find her, like he's gonna be gone.
Wow. You should talk to May about this, but no. And if that's the case, if that's what happens, then that's what happens, and then it's the four of us.
Yeah, until your mom convinces you to stay for a job.
She's not gonna do that.
Is she not? Like, you guys went to go meet with her to tell me she didn't offer you a position.
Okay.
It's fair.
I don't like lying, so I'm not gonna lie to you. Yes, she did offer me a position, but she's been offering me a position since I turned 18, and I've turned her down every single time.
Did you turn her down this time too?
I did. Well, not in so many words, but
Rocky takes another shot.
Quinn takes another shot.
Both of you make Constitution saves at this point.
We're gonna have to wheelbarrow these two out of here.
Are we not staying now at
Hi,
this inn?
baby.
Where's the Constitution? I can't find it.
What was the name of the game I said?
Who's got balls?
Who's
Who's got balls?
balls?
I've played
Get a
so many
normal,
rounds of
right?
Who's Got Balls.
Who's got balls?
Ooh, we
Oh,
both
look at
rolled
you
good.
all.
Oh yeah,
Hey.
you're both fine. Experienced
Both got
drinkers,
balls.
both of you.
We got balls to spare.
Well.
You're not, I don't think you're
Well-
supposed to have extra.
You know,
That's Yeah, no, she's been offering me a job for a while, and I've turned her down every single time. So that's kind of, yeah. I I want to talk to everybody because I told May I was going to talk to everybody about it, so I don't want to reveal it right now. But there's a reason I'm not taking the job, and it's because I got another responsibility that I'm beholden to. Oh.
Rocky looks over at him, eyes kind of twinkling, thinking, I'm the responsibility. I'm the friendship that's going to keep him saying no. So like Rocky's like, okay.
I'm gonna go check on Demetrius.
Demetrius has probably just been like nervously talking at what was it?
Obello.
Obello. Like not even giving him a chance to really talk too much, just like talking at him. Like
he probably so tell me about yourself, and then
well, now, okay, so we got started back up here in Rawbach a few decades ago, and just on and on.
He's listening.
Celine that whole time is just like 9-yard stare.
100
Just
yards.
Whatever. 100-yard stare at the wall, and like if Demetrius's hand ever comes down, she's just gonna grab his hand and just like squeeze it, but like still be staring.
Yeah.
I like to think you grab the prosthetic mechanical hand and he doesn't notice.
Yeah. I'm just holding his hand.
Takes
May is
a while.
also 1,000 yards staring.
And I'm just like, Celine's just really, this is like the only like father figure that she's ever had, and she's just really like, she doesn't want what just happened to Baldir to happen again, because she doesn't know what she'll do without this guy, without this man. So she's just like zoning out and holding his hand while like all the information, all the talking is happening.
Yeah.
And she's trying really hard not to like bring it down, because like she knows how like important this is to him.
Yeah.
And that's, of course, when I was on the road, I was found, of course, with Celine. She's like basically my other. Celine, you okay?
Yeah.
Hold up, what's going on? You got that like 9-yard stare going on like you have.
However many yards.
However many yards you can see out.
Number of yards.
May just offhandedly says 1,000.
Yeah, 1,009 yards. Yeah.
Yeah. This is I'm just excited to hear from this about this lead for you. I'm glad that we were able to find this guy.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, God's above, Celine. I wouldn't have found him if it wasn't for you. You did all of this. I mean, I owe you practically everything. If I didn't already before.
Yeah. No, you don't owe me anything. This is what any decent person would do, is help in this situation. This is someone you've been looking for a very long time, and it's.
I mean, I didn't even think that. Hells, I didn't even think they were alive anymore, Celine. I just thought they died that day I got back. There wasn't anything left. Gods, I don't know. I think a part of me assumed the worst. I mean, this world has taken so much from us already, and I don't know. I think I was. Well, it's just sometimes you don't want to hope. Sometimes you don't want to feel that sense of hope because you just, you don't want it to go away. You don't want to feel that disappointment. And I don't know.
I know, I remember, but it's good to see you with this hope again.
It's because of you I can even feel this. I'm gonna just pull her in and like give her a big kiss on top of the head.
Iris curls around your other side.
Oh,
The baby.
yeah.
And you know, you're just as much my family as Ophelia is. You are my other daughter, Celine.
Celine will just like squeeze him real tight and just be like, you're the best man that I know, and I just don't know what I'd do. Shut up! I just don't know what I'd do without you.
Well, you're lucky that you ain't gonna have to go without me. My happy ass is a quarter elf, don't you know? That means I got at least another 50 years left in me now, so you got me for a good while longer. You'll be sick of me by the end. Just you wait.
I don't think so, but we'll see, I guess.
Just gonna pull her in a little tighter again, just give her another big kiss on top of the head, mess her hair up a little bit.
Just fix my hair.
Some time passes. About an hour. In fact, an hour and 14 minutes and 27 seconds passes. And eventually there is like a familiar sound to Celine and Quinn. The door up at the front being shut and locked. We're good! Billy's voice comes booming down. Thank you for coming, everyone, this evening! Everyone gets excited, and Billy descends down into the pit. This night of nights, we have something truly special. Fighter number 1! And she gestures to a golden doodle that is pulling on my sleeve. The mountain! And a giant Goliath man comes striding into the center of the circle, slams his spear on the ground, thumps his chest, begins to yell. And fighter number 2! A much lither, thinner, human woman. This is Ellie. Emerges. Celine, this is a familiar figure to you. And she kind of comes and like does a cool trick with her cool daggers. And Billy kind of like eyes Quinn like.
Right, yeah. I bust out the lute, and I start playing a lively, jaunty tune, kind of livened up by my inebriated state.
Sure.
And it's fast and it's rowdy. Well, we'll see how it sounds.
You're good, yeah. Performance check. Oh, beautiful. I'm also going to.
I just imagine the blonde guy from Road to El Dorado, just like.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, thank you.
He plays like a traditional sort of like a traditional like Sodra sort of like battle song that he knows. But he plays it like twice as fast as it's supposed to be played. And he's like dancing around the room as he does it, and he's shouting and trying to get people to chant and stuff like that.
Oh, absolutely. People are on board immediately. Another person kind of emerges with like a big drum and starts going along with what you're doing.
Someone starts throat singing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
That was really good, actually.
That was really good.
I don't want to say practice that.
Like, No, that was really cool. Yeah, I was like, sorry.
No, you're good. The fight begins.
It's fantastic.
Instantly, this place that had been very low key is now erupting with noise. And at this point, Obello kind of sidles up next to you, Demetrius. Hey, they've found her. Are you ready?
Yeah. I'm gonna kind of turn to Celine, give her like little squeeze on the arm, just kind of hold her chin lightly with my hand, and says, "I'll be right back. All right." Give her. Again, he winks, forgetting about the other eye being gone, and more just looks like an awkward blink. Which at this point, probably Celine knows.
Yeah.
And Demetrius will step away to talk.
Sure.
I just want to go with them.
Sure. Yeah. You find like a quieter sort. There's really nowhere to go, but there is just kind of like the farthest spot physically from the action. It's kind of a darker corner.
Okay.
And he takes the earring off of his ear and hands it to you.
Not having my ears pierced, I just kind of hold it.
Hello?
Hello?
You'll have a message of 25 words at a time. And then they'll be able to respond on the other side.
Oh, God. I didn't study. I thank him.
What I learned in boating school is...
Blankety. I'll just take it and kind of like holding it and be like, Ophelia? Maybe it's Daddy. Is that you? Is that really you? I'm in Rawbach. I'm home. I thought you were gone. I love you. We'll stop at 24.
Who the fuck is this?
New Rock, who this?
Daddy?
What?
So much happened. I thought... Where's Mama? I was kidnapped and locked up and got away. And then it cuts off.
Can I send again? Am I able to send it? Okay. You what? You cut off. I don't know what happened to your mom. I thought you were both dead. Please, are you safe? Are you okay? Is there anything I can... I cut off.
Yeah. I'm safe. I just arrived in Asteria. Everyone's really nice. It's like the war didn't touch here. I ran because I thought you were dead.
I nearly died. If it weren't for the help of some kind stranger, I would have died. What are you doing in God's damn Asteria? Why were you...
We can dispense with the word count as well, because you can just keep
Okay,
casting
all right,
it.
yeah.
You're good now.
Sure, okay. Why were you underneath in that God's forsaken warehouse?
They snatched me. That gang. There was an attack on Moralbach, and Mama and I ran. And suddenly she wasn't next to me anymore. And I thought everyone was dead.
No, baby, no. I'm alive and, well, I guess you could say I lost some weight, but I'm here and I'm... Look, I can come get you. I can come find you. Can you come back here?
I can try to come back. But it's safe here. If you could find Mama, maybe we could live here. It's really beautiful. I think you'd like it. I'm safe here.
You're sure? Moonfall, it didn't touch anything. It's safe there.
Well, I just got here, but everything looks normal. It feels normal. They still talk about the attacks, and there's still talk of demons, but I feel safer here than I have since it all happened. If you could find Mama, maybe we could live here. I can get a job in the meantime. I've met some really nice people.
Always like your mother like that. So personable. Yes, if Asteria's safe, God's above, stay there. If your mom's out there,
I know she is.
Haley is out there, I'm going to find her and we're going to be family together again.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too, baby. I love you so much. I can't tell you how happy I am to hear your voice.
Tell whoever it is that is letting you talk to me, if they don't let you keep this thing and let you talk to me every day, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna skin him alive. I'm gonna do it. It cuts off.
All right, settle down, baby. I'll see what I can do, but we'll find a way to keep talking. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I'm going to find a way to get us. It's all set right.
As you say that, Obello Kai kind of puts a hand on your back from where he's been kind of lingering separately, but
Sure.
near.
Just jump, just be so like out
Sorry.
of it. It's like,
Sorry.
oh no, it's okay.
Keep it. Please.
Right.
It's the least I can do.
I can give you some money. I don't have much, but I can give you some.
I
Here.
have enough money. All of us that
Well,
I sent on a pilgrimage is set with 500 gold. I'm fine. Please keep it.
Well, let me get you something. Let me do something for you. Is there anything I can give in return or
Please.
work? I can work.
We that are sent on these pilgrimages, we're meant to set out and create good.
I'm just gonna, tearing up again, I'm just gonna kind of slowly take him back and just kind of embrace him.
He catches you this time. I'm very happy for you.
Thank you. Thank you. Get back on, turning. Baby, I get to keep the stone, don't worry.
Good. I'm gonna try to keep mine too.
Okay, good. And if not, you give them a hard time. You tell them your daddy's coming, and if they don't give you that goddamn stone there, there's gonna be hells to pay. I'll bring a second moonfall.
And I don't have a permanent place to stay here yet, but when I find one, I'll tell you the address.
Yeah, tell me the address, and I'll start working. I'll send some money along and help get you a down payment on something nice, and I'll get you set up, and then we can see about getting you back on track into school and get some of your skills refined out there. Get you networking. Don't you worry, babe. You're gonna get taken care of.
Well, I don't know about school, but
Well, we can have that conversation later. All right. So we'll
I'll send letters if you have a place. That's good.
Demetrius just kind of stops thinking about that now. You remember my old soldier at arms, Cassia? Remember her old place?
Aunt Cassia.
Yeah. Send them there. I'll swing by there and pick them up.
I missed you.
I missed you too, baby. I wish I could see you right now. I wish I could be like some of these amazing people I'm with right now. They can jump around and teleport, and they can do all sorts of crazy things with magic, and I
I want
don't
to hear
know.
all about it.
I'll tell you all about it when I get down there. Don't you worry.
I'll have some adventures too.
Oh, I have no doubt.
Okay, I'm gonna explain what's going on.
Okay.
Talk to me every day. I'm gonna talk to you every day.
Don't you worry. I'll be calling you around this time every night, all right?
Okay.
Okay. I love you, Ophelia. I love you so much.
I love you, Dad.
And I'll just kind of like holding the like little earring.
It's small but heavy.
Just takes it for a second and kind of takes it and kind of holds it against his chest. Looks up, says, well, I guess I gotta get my fucking ear pierced now. So
It doesn't even hurt.
I just kind of look down at the prosthetic arm and leg and say, yeah, won't be the first time I got hurt, so.
Clearly. Could I...
Demetrius, go ahead.
Go ahead, please.
No, sorry, you go first.
I was just, Your friend, the colourful one. Where's she from? It's really just a matter of curiosity. I mean, it's not really that important. It's just a more matter of, what ifs, but...
We do not know.
That's just as well. Just looks like someone, I thought, but isn't. It couldn't be, but...
Well, there are a lot of things that are that couldn't be, so...
That's true. This particular friend of mine, I saw her die. I saw her die. So, I mean, it couldn't be, but, just a curiosity, you know?
You could ask her.
Would that be weird? Would she think that was... I don't want to make her uncomfortable.
No, she is weird, so that would be fine, I think.
Alright.
Also very drunk.
Sure, I might go do that.
Sure. Yeah, please go ahead.
I'll leave you two. He does finger guns and then kind of like, what am I doing? And puts them away and goes.
It went from like totally aloof, cool hottie to like...
Dork.
Also weird.
Dork.
Massive dork.
Demetrius, it sounds like everything went well.
Yeah, it went real good. I just talked to my daughter.
That's just
I
great.
thought she was dead. I thought she was dead. She's not.
Hmm.
She's really here.
I am very pleased for you. Overjoyed. You know,
It's okay, May. You don't gotta
Overjoyed.
blow a gasket trying to empathize. I get it. I appreciate it.
okay. You know, last night we were talking and walking, and, you know, we kind of made a deal, right?
Yeah.
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 So, one part of that is done.
Okay.
You know, I know that you want to get to your daughter, but I think that the group still has things to do, so maybe.
You don't need to worry about me running off now, May. My daughter's safe. Which, by the way, as I turn a little, address the rest of the group. Apparently, Asteria, south of here, and under it's been untouched by moonfall. It's safe to live there. We could all go there. We could all live safely and happily together. I mean, hell, Quinn, you could bring your mother down there, and Celine, you can come down here, and May, I'm sure they got all sorts of magic folk up there, and you can continue to learn, and gosh, Rocky, I mean, like that's a whole other city to get to know people. Maybe there's answers there.
Rocky doesn't make any response. I am just so drunk.
I'm honest. Demetrius, that it sounds great. That does sound perfect.
I know it's we could all be safe. We could all be happy. We could do this.
Maybe we can.
Yeah.
Don't we have stuff we're doing still?
We
We
have
do.
some things to do, so yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. We can get through this. Yeah, we just gotta wrap up our little businesses here and then be on our way. South to
Rock.
Asteria.
Rocky shoots Quinn a look.
I'm gonna look at Obello. Obello?
Sure. Yeah. Upon seeing you all gather, he is hung back a bit.
Celine will also look at Obello. Does he have anything on him that might indicate connection to the hand?
I thought you were gonna loot it.
Go ahead and make, I guess, either a perception or insight check, whichever you'd prefer.
Okay.
Also, just as a note while I still have it, who looted Sour?
that
Me and Quinn.
Rocky and I.
So
Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot about an item when I was telling you what you received from him. You received the letter, the pouch with 30 gold, and you also received a ring of truth-telling.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
This was a different ring on his other hand.
did you add the 30 gold to your inventory already, Quinn?
I did not know. I
I'm gonna-
figured you're the CFO. I thought you would have taken care of that.
I got it. 30 gold added. We pay for the party, you know. We pay for the inn.
We do pay for the end.
We'll pay for the inn.
Truth telling.
Sure.
Would you,
for the entire campaign.
Rocky? Would you wanted to sneak that, or
Dude, would I want to what?
the ring of truth telling? This is between me and you right now because we looted the body.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I've
I
already
forgot
got
to bring
it.
this up earlier.
No worries.
I've already got a fancy ring. It talks to me.
I'll take it then. We're gonna talk about that. Ring of truth telling. I'll take it then. Okay. How long is it? Would I have had time to attune to it if it requires attunement?
Not quite yet. You haven't really rested since doing this stuff.
Okay. Fair enough. If that's the case, I really don't have anything that's gonna give me anything good.
Yeah, anyone
I
that's
got a
perceiving.
13 about that check.
Perfect. You see a ring on his hand that depicts the signet of Asteria. That is really the only thing that he has on him that could potentially tie him to any type of organization. His clothes are very plain. His hands are clean and well kept. He's wearing an orange robe, a light orange with browns underneath. Sandals. He does look awkward in the moment. He's hanging on the fringe of the group with his mug in both hands.
Well, with that role, would I have ever, while he was talking, maybe perceived anything strange looking in his mouth?
In his mouth.
Possibly a cyanide capsule shape? Some of the tape!
You get a pretty decent look, and nothing of note. Capsule shaped. His
Okay.
teeth look pretty clean. He looks like he flosses.
Could
This
I?
person looks very clean, meticulously groomed.
Okay.
Can I make an insight check?
Yeah, go ahead. What are you trying to glean?
I'm beginning to kind of put pieces together about what Demetrius is talking about and what the hand has offered before, and we just so happened to see this person at the last crime scene where the hand had taken part in something like this, and the fact that their main thing was offering what people wanted most, and then suddenly this guy shows up and offers Demetrius the thing he wants most is just a little too conspicuous.
So you're trying to see if he's leading.
I'm trying to see if he's leading. It just seems too perfect.
Okay.
And I'm trying to see if he's got a tell or something.
Yeah, go ahead. This seems like serendipity. Looking at the situation, it's weird, but you don't sense anything about this guy that he was looking for Demetrius or orchestrated anything in this.
Okay. He seems just as surprised.
Yeah.
Helpful. Okay.
He seems very kind of caught off guard, a little awkward.
Okay. I think with that, Quinn will kind of resume his performance. And I think he will play a song about a man who's on a journey, and he's gathering up animals to travel with him. There's a badger, and there's a turtle, and there's a weasel, and a bird, and a fox. And he's traveling, and eventually the song ends with him. The song ends with him riding a dragon.
People love it. No one is dancing. It's not that type of crowd, but people are kind of like arms over each other, watching the bloodshed below.
No, I think that's how Quinn pitches that out.
Sure.
What time is it?
It's
like
2:31
probably after midnight,
and
yeah.
48
Ugh.
seconds. It's getting pretty late.
May's gonna exit. I don't know. Can we get rooms here still?
As you kind of make towards the exit, Billy is kind of there. Room?
Yeah. Yes, please.
10 silver.
Rocky already covered all of this while I kept drinking. I just kept putting money on the tables like, this is for our rooms for later.
Okay. All right. In that case,
Those guys.
As May like gets Billy's attention and like she's signaling for rooms, like Celine will wave down Billy and just like indicate that we are all together.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Just in case that warrants a discount.
That'll be 5 silver. I forgot what accent.
Oh, great.
That'll be 5 silver. If Rocky has already paid that, then Rocky can go ahead and she will.
I already paid that.
She'll give you a key.
Okay.
As you walk up, your ears are
Yeah.
ringing from the sudden silence. As you come up into an empty, dark, clean chairs on top of the bar already. Closed tavern.
Before we completely go to sleep, we are just going to real quick, as a ritual, cast augury.
Okay.
Take out the tea, perform the whole little tea ceremony, and we are going to ask, just basically try to determine that it's safe to sleep here. We're not gonna get fucking shanked by scarlet wolves.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not gonna get moidled.
Yes. As your grounds settle in the bottom of the teacup, it settles in a circle with 3 little specks of residue on the inside, forming the constellation Heli's Eye, which, in your experience, has answered in the affirmative.
Okay. With that, we are gonna lock the door
Sure.
and go to bed. It's way too late.
Would all the rest of you like to do anything before falling asleep?
No, I think Finn's good. I think whatever he makes in like tips or anything like that, he's just gonna leave for the fighters. He'll just split it evenly between the two of them.
What did you get? A 19. You make 2 gold and 3 silver from the
Cool.
scrap.
Yes, I just throw it in with their pot, whatever they're making.
Cool. Anyone else?
I think Demetrius would retire to his room as well, and like on the way up, like he's picked Iris up and is like holding her and is just like regaling her with like the most boring fucking stories about like parents with their kids that no one gives a shit about, but he's telling Iris and is like saying how excited he is.
Her tail is
for them
wagging,
to meet. Yeah,
having
yeah.
never heard about this and being afraid to ask.
Celine will probably like jog up behind them and like and take Demetrius' hand as they go up and like also become like a very active second listener.
Oh yeah, I like he takes and puts like his like free arm, not holding Iris, around yours and just squeezes you tighter, as just like again seamlessly walking and just talking about like this time that Ophelia like blended colors using like yellow and blue, and she made green, and she was only like 2 years old, and he knew then that she was like so incredibly intelligent and is going to be so bright, and like he immediately went to go get her like registrations for schools and things like that, you know, boring shit like that.
Selena's just like hanging on every word, just like making like eye contact and just like nodding and like actively listening, and yeah.
There's one more thing I forgot about. Rocky, Obello Kai, this person who has not introduced himself to you yet, awkwardly somewhat, kind of like sidles up next to you. In that way where like if you're both at like a concert and someone like comes up next to you but isn't looking at you, but is just standing there.
The vibe.
Yeah.
I know the vibe. That's my friend up
you
there.
Go first.
That's my friend.
That group, yeah, they were nice.
No, the musician, he's awesome. Isn't he awesome? He's my friend.
He's pretty great, yeah. Have you ever been to Asteria? Just out of curiosity?
Where's that one located again?
I wouldn't have thought so. Sorry, it's way down south.
Down south. Hold on, let me think.
It's an island. Not many people have really. It's not big on tourism. I just. What was your name?
Maybe. I go by Rocky.
Obello Kai. Nice to meet you, Rocky.
And I try to shake his hand, but I have my cup in my hand.
He goes and clinks his cup to yours.
Thanks.
Sorry, pardon my Yeah, the truth is, you bear a striking resemblance to just somebody that I knew that I know isn't around anymore, and I just it was hard to get over it.
You know, I normally I blend in, and I am not very recognizable. So that's a very unique thing to say to me. I appreciate that. I think it's a compliment. I'll take it as a compliment. I've never had it before.
You haven't had a compliment before?
No, no, yes.
You are
Not that one.
delightful.
Oh, thanks.
Cool.
Would you like some more drink? And I like slosh some of mine into his.
Sure. Oh yeah, great. He takes his hand that has now been sloshed and kind of like wipes it. Cheers. Yes.
You know, I feel like we should be friends.
Yeah.
Are we friends now? We're friends, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I would like that. Yeah.
I just lost a friend, and I didn't think I was going to, and he's gone. So there's an opening.
I would earnestly apply.
Okay, cool.
Will you tell me a bit about yourself?
Like what?
Where are you from?
That is a very good question.
Is it a long story?
No, it's very short. It's very short. I don't know.
You don't know where you're from?
No, nope. I don't think so. Anyways, I don't remember.
Don't remember?
Nope. Just woke up one day and there I was. I could be a fairy. I'm not actually sure. Maybe I just started existing all at once.
That could happen.
Does it? Is that normal? Because I feel like that's what happened.
I mean, people have arrived in various states of mental well-being after the moonfall. Did you come with the calamity?
Did I what?
Did you arrive with... It goes red.
That's, it's a little early to tell. I don't know, maybe? I don't remember anything before it, at least. That was the whatever the damage was that happened to everything, like, what, a year and a half ago? Yep. I don't know, maybe. But
Interesting.
I started existing after that.
I see. That's very interesting.
Yeah.
As the two of you continue to talk, the fight down below goes on. The crowds continue to cheer. The night grows late, and in the very wee hours of the morning, Demetrius begins to dream.
Ah!
I think that is where we will end.
Ah!
for tonight.
Oh, you can't just end it with that. The dream.